All right. So my name is Natalie Rolfs, and I've had the pleasure to talk to probably everyone in this room. Who have I spoken to? Okay. Well, thank you so much for your patience as we've grown and improved the process for grant application cycles. I am their new executive director. I think I could still say new, right? It's been just about a year, and I'm learning the groove, and I appreciate your patience as I'm learning the ropes. And as our board has gone through some recent admin shuffle or standard changes, we'll talk about that in a minute too. You're a really good group of people to serve. So I appreciate that so many people could come out today and represent their nonprofit organizations. Thanks for coming in person. We're especially glad to be amongst friends today, celebrating this good work throughout Miami County. And I believe we have some elected officials with us. Do you mind to please stand if you're an elected official? School board, I think we have Commissioner Simmons here. Okay, Stephanie Silk, we've got Bill Lutz, Commissioner Simmons, Myrna Yoder I think was here. Thank you very much. All right, a round of applause for them. So we're going to try to keep this clipping along today. It's not to be rude, but to be respectful of your time. So thank you for your patience as we keep moving through. This morning, we're going to share some important and celebratory information with you, followed by the opportunity for each of your organizations or schools to present your project name. This should be about an hour, and then we're going to have refreshments for you in the lobby, and please use them. I don't want to take them home. I don't need an extra butt cheek, so, okay. Many of you are aware that Miami County Foundation tends to feature its recipient organizations at events and meetings throughout the year. So let's take a moment to congratulate Miami County Foundation grant recipient and Troy nonprofit Lincoln Community Center for not only sharing this beautiful space, but also successfully completing their capital campaign to make this resource available to Miami County residents and beyond. Congratulations and thank you to Shane Carter, his amazing staff, and the board for letting us use this space today. Round of applause. I just have a small thank you note here for you, or a gift. Marcus, do you mind to accept on behalf of Lincoln Center? Thanks, Marcus.
Thank you.
Marcus is in charge of operations and facilities, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Great facilities, right? Okay, thank you. So upon your arrival, you should have received your award letter and your grant. I hope everyone is well pleased. And as a recipient, please plan to submit a final report on your project by August 30th. It used to be August 20th. I think all those extra dates were a little confusing. So August 30th is great, 2022. And Ongoing Humanitarian has a different timeline. So I think you guys know that. If you have questions about that, let me know. But that's a January timeframe. For your convenience, visit miamicountyfoundation.org/grants. There's a link there to complete your final report. So no paperwork, or I don't know where the volunteer left that piece of paper. Could you find me a new one? Just complete it online and submit it simply, okay? In the future grant cycles, please make sure you're checking your spam folder. I think I spoke to about 20 people whose Gmail accounts have really tightened their restrictions on their spam filtering, and that's how we're going to primarily communicate to you. When we have such a tight time frame for reviewing grants and getting every committee to review these packets, we don't have enough time to use snail mail to invite you to these awards celebrations. So please, if you're expecting to hear from me, check that spam filter first. Approve me as an approved sender. I promise not to truly spam you, okay? All right. Your advocacy has gone a long way. I have, of your names here, I've seen likes and shares and comments on our social media. I know in the community when we're having conversations, you introduce me or the work that the Miami County Foundation does, and that speaks wonders for our organization to grow. So I know our social media following has more than doubled this past year, and it's because of you. So when you get home, or if you get bored here in a minute, go ahead and like and follow us at Miami County Foundation on Facebook and Instagram, okay? And we are going to feature nonprofit organizations, schools. If you send me a cool action shot of your gifts in action, we would love to feature that. I work closely with Stacy Earhart, who's on our board. She just was named secretary of the board, and she's also our marketing chair. So she and I try to cognizantly come up with a plan to market this work that you do. So thank you very much. Let's begin with some celebrating and recognition. We want to take a moment to share something special with you. May I have board member Dr. Richard Adams, and also our investment committee chair member and retired board member Doug Murray join me up here, please. In front of the flowers would be great. Thank you. In August, we were saddened to learn that one of our loyal and visionary co-founding board members, Joanna Heitzman, passed away at the age of 90. Miami County Foundation's board of directors named her with the distinguished title of Director Emerita, joining the ranks of Mr. Doug Murray and our founding investor, Mr. Richard Hunt. Her daughter, Marla, is here today. Judy was unable to make it, and their guest is also here. You'll notice in your award letter envelope that we wanted to recognize Joanna in a special way. So in her memory, we have dedicated this grant cycle and your award to her. There's a little bit about her in that letter. And several of our board members knew her well, so if you'd like to learn more about her or hear about her, just ask any of us, okay? And of course, Marla's here too, she could tell you. She was a testament to the base that this foundation has and has built this wonderful outreach so we could celebrate so many people twice a year. As I understand it, Joanna was an avid community volunteer. Amongst her involvement and given her successful communications career at WPTW, she served on one of the original boards for Piqua Public Access Channel, which we know today as Indian Nation Station with Piqua City Schools. AJ Ganger serves as the manager there. Let's give him a wave. They have often come to film our events so that a wider audience throughout the community can be witness to what we get to do, the work and service that we get to provide. And he is the manager there, and he oversees the work of students and teaches them the art of media and communications work. So we would like to surprise AJ today. In memory of Joanna Hill Heitzman, Mr. Murray, can you please hand this to AJ? On behalf of Miami County Foundation, Dr. Adams and Mr. Murray would like to present you with a $1,000 gift for use at Indian Nation. Thank you for the work you do to train our students and in media and broadcasting work. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, gentlemen. You can have a seat. And before I step aside, I want to thank you for such the incredible work that our board does. We had them show in full force today. Who works with a board in this room? Only 3 people work with a board? Who has a board? There we go. Attendance is sometimes hard to track, right? It's a moving target. You don't know who can come, especially when it's volunteer-based. They have other jobs and roles and responsibilities, but I will tell you, I have probably 2/3 of my board here today, and I am completely humbled by their support this past year and through events like this. Thank you very much. Can we have a round of applause for them? You are the first to hear that we are welcoming 3 new board members to Miami County Foundation. They were just voted in. Christy Butera, Aaron Johnston, who couldn't make it today, and Shane Carter with Lincoln Center. We also want to share our thanks with Brad Vath, who has retired from his very long-standing term on our board. He's been here for decades and was helpful in bringing me on board with the rest of the board too. And also David Larson. He just finished his presidency with Miami County Foundation's officers, and I want to thank him for his service. Dave's successor is Dr. Michael Moore, who is also the Assistant Superintendent of Troy City Schools, and we are honored to have him here today as one of our co-MCs this morning. So let's bring him down.
Good morning, everyone, and what a pleasure and honor it is to get a chance to speak in front of all of you As Natalie mentioned, I got some big shoes to fill with Mr. Larson stepping out, completing his term. But not just that, when you see some of the folks that have been associated with the Miami County Foundation over the years, folks like Dr. Adams, Mr. Murray, Joanna Hill, Heitzman, it's truly an honor to be a part of this group, and I'm very humbled by that. I'm a little bit off the script here, but I'm going to ask all of you as well. Natalie is still fairly new to the organization, but I'd like to recognize her and give her a little round of applause for all the work that she's done to put this together and to corral all of us on this board and this organization and get all of us moving in the right direction. So let's join me in a round of applause for Natalie. I'm going to share a little bit about the foundation here and let you guys know a little bit about our mission and the work that all of you do that make our work so rewarding. As many of you know well, the mission of the Miami County Foundation is to effectively assist, encourage, and promote the health, education, and welfare of the citizens of Miami County by soliciting, receiving, and administrating assets exclusively for their charitable needs. It's Miami County Foundation's privilege to be a part of what you provide our neighbors and even the farthest corners of the county. The work that all of you do for our community members, our students, our people in need, and for the residents in townships and cities all over Miami County is to be commended. And I would like to give all of you, give yourselves a round of applause on that too. Next up, I'd like to recognize first-time Miami County Foundation grant recipients this fall. And I know that many of you are here. So when I recognize your name, just stand up, we'll give you a wave. We'll save the applause for the end for everybody. But Bethel Athletic Boosters, the Village of Potsdam, Lifewise Academy, Life Care Alliance, Brave Breed Rescue, the Hope Scholarship Corporation, Good Shepherd Lutheran Nursery School, and We Care Child Care. Welcome to the Miami County Foundation, guys. Please stand. We'll give you a round. Congratulations to all of you. 2 of our donor-advised funds have opted to grant funds above and beyond Miami County Foundation's grant cycle to local nonprofits. Congratulations to the following recipients. If you are here, please stand and be recognized. From the Miami County Agriculture Leadership Fund, each will receive a $500 award. The Ohio State University Extension Office Community Garden Program and the Miami Soil and Water Conservation District Tire Recycling Program. So if those two would please stand. And also, from the Gene and John Dugan Family Fund, this recipient will receive $1,800. The Miami County Recovery Council. The Foundation's spring and fall grant cycles distributions have grown tremendously. From what was $15,000 awarded in 1986 during the first granting process to today, where we are honored to be able to grant awards totaling nearly $307,000. Wow, that's pretty awesome. To date, more than $9 million have been awarded in grants and scholarships by the Miami County Foundation. This growth in supporting the work you do is in large part to your advocacy, our loyal and new annual donors, investors, and organizations and philanthropists who have established endowments within the foundation and our local business partners. I'd like to speak a little on our business partners. These recent business partners have made an annual commitment to the Miami County Foundation so that their charitable outreach can extend community-wide. We want to remember these business names as opportunities arise in the future to utilize their services. Thank you to each of these leaders. Baird Funeral Home, Bruns General Contracting, Conceal Concrete Sealants, Edward Jones, Scott Oda, Evergreen Turf and Landscape, Excellence in Dentistry, Coverman Staley Dickerson Insurance, Kerber Sheet Metal Fabrication, Lopez Sievert and Pratt Company LPA, Minster Bank, Mutual Federal Bank, Park National Bank, Scott Family McDonald's, Trusted Brokers LLC, Trusted Transportation LLC, and UBS Financial Services, and for their ongoing gifts in kind to the Foundation, Heumann Company CPAs, Troy Community Radio, and Muzzy Broadcasting WPTW Radio. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our business partners. Another local business person deserves our recognition. Miami County Foundation would not be here today without the vision, the philanthropic desire, and original investment of local businessman, Mr. Richard Hunt. Please join me in a round of applause for Mr. Hunt. Dr. Richard Adams has joined us today as one of the founding board of directors for the foundation that has been in existence for more than 35 years. It's been my pleasure to get to know him, his unwavering commitment to the work we do, and the history of this organization. So as my fellow MC for today's awards, he will begin by sharing a bit with you about Mr. Hunt's vision for Miami County. And at this time, I'll turn it over to Dr. Adams.
Thank you very much. It's good to be with you. This has been an exciting event that we do twice a year. And of course, last year was very unusual, but we were able to improvise and be able to conduct the awards presentations with being somewhat nimble. And this year, it's a little bit different. We're still trying to come up with the best possible way to give away money. So we'll be interested in your reaction in terms of whether or not we have succeeded. Richard Hunt, he was an interesting fellow in that he was really a communicator. And he had a radio station in Piqua, which remains here, WPTW. And he also had some radio stations down south. He even had some up in Michigan. But home base was Piqua, Ohio. And he was interested in having a foundation. He thought about Piqua, but then he decided, since everybody in Miami County listened to his radio station, and he ought to have Miami County. And so our name became Miami County Foundation. As he wanted, his goal was to involve people. And he liked to talk about people helping people. And that not only was his motivation, but it became the motto of the Miami County Foundation. That's where I ended it. Okay. So, as a result of that, we now have the opportunity today to give out 88 awards amounting to almost $307,000. And this includes the 12 ongoing humanitarian awards that serve the needs of food, service, shelter, medical, transportation in all corners of Miami County. So at this time, we are going to award by section. Now, this is new for us, and it's new for you. We'd be interested in your reaction and feedback. Here are the instructions. By section, you will approach the podium. Actually, we don't have a podium. You stand on a podium, you approach the lectern, which we do have. So, coming up to the lectern, we have Dave and Lisa that are going to help you so that you can exercise good judgment as you approach this in a timely way. Now, as you come forward, you may have 2, 3, you may have multiple persons in your delegation. If that's so, we'd be glad for all of you to come, but only one can speak. So you may want to decide, get that taken care of, who's going to be the one. And then that person can introduce the project as well as the recipient name. And in addition to that, then they will give a brief overview of what the money will be used for. What's brief? 30 seconds. So you can kind of be sensitive to that. We've even got the scoreboard running. So get ready, get organized, and we're going to see how well this works.
When they're done.
Oh yes, and I should say to you that you'll be coming here with section 1, come right up here to the microphone, and then as you finish, move over here to my left, and when your group has completed the process, then you can go back over to your seats, and section number 2 will be standing by and ready, and we'll do the same thing. So section 1, this is really important. You are going to be setting the entire pattern for this group. And we picked you because we thought you were fully capable. And so if you will remember, as you come forward, state your name, state the names of those who may be with you, indicate the name of your organization, and take your 30 seconds then to describe the project for which you will be making the money. So, keep an eye now, the rest of you, on what they do, because you will want to emulate their procedure. So with that, you have the honor to initiate this new process for the foundation giving away money.
Yay, I love being first, so that's awesome. But my name's Shelly Stewart, and I'm from Cookson Elementary School in Troy. I teach 3rd grade, and I was awarded $180 to purchase math literacy kits. So I last year purchased the language arts versions, and these are fantastic because kids can refine areas that they need work in a fun way, and every kit comes with every single thing that they would need to do the activity. And then the bonuses with the cleaning protocols that I have to do, everything is really easy to wipe down and clean for the next student. So it takes me just seconds to clean it so that the next person can use it. So I very much appreciate the Miami County Foundation for always supporting me and helping me in the classroom with things like this that make learning just a little bit different and more fun for my students. So thank you.
Hello, my name is Chad Levins. I'm with Big Brothers Big Sisters Miami Valley. I'm the philanthropy officer there, and we were awarded $2,000 for our Miami County Youth Mentoring Program. So we serve about 90 kids across Miami County with one-to-one community-based mentoring services, and so we really appreciate your guys' continued support. Thanks so much.
Good morning. My name is Kim Bolgen, and I'm the Executive Director of Downtown Tip City Partnership, and our mission is to enhance and preserve and promote our downtown. So we were graciously awarded funds to help us get a golf cart. Although we do have a smaller downtown, we do need to get to and from quickly sometimes and deliver items and help our elderly. So we are so gracious for this, so thank you so much, Miami County.
Hi, I'm Jim Stamman from the Bethany Center in Piqua. We received a grant to help feed the needy and the less fortunate in the Piqua area. We serve about 60 to 80 carry-out lunches a day, plus people that come for food that are less fortunate, and they take food home with them. So Thank you very much to the Miami County Foundation for the grant.
Good morning. I'm Gareth Beechler. I'm here on behalf of the County Line Christian Association and the Depot in Bradford. Our project, we work out of a really old building, and our furnace and air conditioner system will be upgraded because of this grant. So we serve the youth of the Bradford community, and this is going to be a tremendous blessing. So we're extremely grateful to the Miami County Foundation, and I just want to say too, it's inspiring to see all of you that work and serve your communities. So thank you to all of you, and especially to the Miami County Foundation. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rhonda from the Bradford Community Club. I am the president. Our community center is used for fundraisers, funeral dinners. We have had the same chairs and tables forever, and they were donated from every church in Bradford, which is a whole bunch of them. So they don't match, and this is going to allow us to get new tables and chairs. Thank you. Thank you to the Miami County Foundation.
Good morning. We're Carla Serber and Sandy France of Bradford Exempted Village School District, and we want to thank the foundation for all the work they've done, and they have been gracious enough to give us money that is going to be used to increase safety in our school. We have many glass windows in our school that doesn't allow protection of our students, and what these graphics are going to do is going to promote pride and also give us the opportunity to make sure that our students are safe. In the world we have today, we're very concerned about that, and this foundation has done great things for our school district. So I want to thank you all for doing that.
Good morning. I'm Justin Firk, Superintendent of Bethel Local Schools. To my right, I'm joined by our Director of Maintenance and also our Athletic Booster President, Mr. Todd Bird. To my left is our Athletic Director, Mr. Damon Smith. On behalf of Bethel Local Schools, I'd like to thank the Miami County Foundation for their gracious donation of $10,000 to our district. We are currently engaged in a $28.5 million construction project. Of that $28.5 million, $25 million is going to build a K-5 elementary building. $3.5 million is going to build a new athletic stadium, which will benefit our student athletes and greater community with track and field, cross country, soccer matches, football, and also community events. The $10,000 will be used towards construction of that $3.5 million athletic facility. So on behalf of Bethel Local Schools, thank you very much to the Miami County Foundation.
I'm Jeff Vaughn from Council on Rural Services, and to my right's Millie Work. She's our HR director. I'm the ACES manager. ACES is an alternative education program for high school kids in Miami County, and we work in collaboration with the Miami County ESC. We're thankful for the funds to be able to use to provide an art program for our kids that are attending on a daily basis, and that way they can get their art credit. So we greatly appreciate your support. Thank you.
In addition to my mission at Council on Rural Services, I had the privilege of being on the board of the Robert Torrance Foundation through Trinity Church, and we would like to thank you very much. Our mission is to help uninsured and underinsured residents of Miami County get help with medical and dental bills, and we are extremely grateful to have your assistance with this.
My name's Gene Gooding. I'm the superintendent of the Covington Exempted School District, and I would like to thank the Miami County Foundation for the $4,000 they're giving us during this grant cycle. It'll be used for a Fearlessly Girl after-school program for our 5th and 6th grade girls, a calming and flexible learning environment for our 1st grade intervention program, and our Muse Machine residency program for our artists and musicians. And again, I say this every year, there isn't a room in our building where the Miami County Foundation hasn't provided support and helped our kids. I'd also like to quickly thank them. During the last year and a half of our COVID crisis, the pandemic, the Miami County Foundation has given us a number of emergency grants to help us with the safety and security of our building. So once again, we just are very humbled by the support. So thank you, Miami County Foundation, for all you do for the kids of Covington.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Martin. Me and my son started Brave Breed Rescue. We purchased the old winery in West Milton, and the plumbing is all outside. So we put in for this grant, and we're so appreciative for it. So I don't have to lug buckets from my house out to the facility. And we're so grateful for it. We thank you. We have so many projects to do, and this is going to help so much. So thank you. I appreciate it.
I thought they did a great job. What do you think? Nice job. Okay, section 2, they were very observant of how this process is working. And I don't know how they can do a better job than section 1, Lisa.
Good morning. I'm Larry Heisey with my wife Joyce. We are board members of the Bradford, Ohio Railroad Museum, and we're very honored and grateful for this grant for the Railroad Museum. The Railroad Museum attempts to keep alive the heritage of railroading in Bradford. Bradford at one time was a very strong and busy railroad center, and our museum chronicles that very well. We have another major project that we're starting to do the planning for, and stay tuned because it'll be quite a project. We appreciate the grant, and thank you very much for it.
Lee Adams here today to represent the Lockington Volunteer Fire Department. The grant award that we are receiving will help us to purchase some of the battery-operated tools for a rescue truck that we're putting together. When we look at all of the equipment that's going to go on that rescue truck, will be nearly $100,000 in equipment, and the purchase of the whole truck will be almost $500,000. So the help from the Miami County Foundation will be a big assistance to making sure we're able to have all the equipment that we need to be able to provide assistance to our neighbors in Miami County. So we appreciate all the help. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Mike Everett with the Fletcher Volunteer Fire Department. We've been awarded for a gas meter for our truck, and we appreciate everything the grant's done for us. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Cindy Hartnagel with Dream Pet Rescue. We typically rescue pull dogs from Miami County Animal Shelter, and then we rehabilitate them physically and mentally, and then we rehome them. And for years we've been trying to collaborate with different vet offices to help with spaying and neutering costs and other medical expenses. So we finally had some vets, a couple vets in the area, say yes, that they would help us with spaying and neutering the dogs from Miami County Animal Shelter prior to their adoption. So we are collaborating with the shelter and the vets and Dream volunteers in the community to transport the dogs from the shelter to the vet office to be spayed and neutered, in hopes that the dogs will have a higher chance of being adopted. So the Miami County Foundation is helping with the cost of spaying and neutering the pets, which in turn helps with the expenses of anyone that adopts a dog from the Miami County shelter. So we're very thankful for the foundation in helping with this expense.
Good morning. My name is Ruth Kuhn. I'm president of the Friends of the Pickle Library. I think one of the most exciting projects we can do for our residents is to expose them to the arts. And with this funding from Miami County Foundation, the Pickle Library, the Friends of the Pickle Library, will be presenting a concert by the Springfield Symphony Orchestra with some beautiful Christmas music in the outstanding Fort Pickle Plaza Grand Ballroom. So thank you so much.
Good morning. I'm Susan McGovern, Executive Director of Diabetes Dayton, and Tracy Douglas is our Development Associate. We received a grant from the Miami County Foundation to help enhance our Diabetes Emergency Supply Assistance Program. Even though we're located in Dayton, we're a little agency, we've been serving the community since 1963, but our reach is far. We help anybody who needs assistance to manage and avoid complications. We work closely with the free clinic up here, who refers patients down to us who needs help with their diabetes supplies. And if any of you know of anyone with diabetes, you know that this is an expensive disease. So we help them with glucometers, test strips, syringes, lancets, sharps containers, and pump supplies. And so if someone does not have insurance or they're in a situation where they need help, we will get the supplies they need to keep testing and managing their disease. And we've come through some really rough times financially, as you all know. And so many people didn't have the access to the supplies they needed. And when it comes to buying groceries or diabetes supplies, they stopped testing. They stopped taking care of themselves. So our program helps that not to occur. And we're so appreciative to have this support to keep the program going. And we're humbled to be honored with so many other wonderful nonprofits. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Katie Meinzinger, and I am with the Lincoln Community Center, so I thank you all for being here today. As many of you may know, our original facility was just renamed the John and Carolyn Spencer Building. With this grant that we've been awarded, we will do renovations and up the security in that facility so that we can be utilizing both this beautiful building and the original facility. So we are very thankful for the Miami County Foundation's ongoing support. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Rob Kraft. I'm the manager of the Miami County Animal Shelter. I'm here today with Commissioner Greg Simmons, Administrator Charlotte Colley, and dog trainer John Nugent of the Hound Playground. We are going to be working with John at the shelter. He's going to be helping us to train dogs and then to also train our staff so that we have longevity with this project, so to hopefully make the animals better adoptable. Thank you. And thank the Miami County Foundation for their grant.
I'm Darlene Stradling. I'm co-chairman along with Sherry Sherman of the First United Church of Christ Backpack Program. This program was started in 2008, and we pack in excess of 300 to 400 bags every week for these children. We take them, deliver them to the schools. The school then decides who gets them, and they go to the children who are the most needy. These last couple of years has been quite a challenge, and I'm having a major challenge right now. So this $3,000 grant from the Miami County will help to purchase the food because it's getting extremely difficult to get right now. So I really appreciate all the help we get from the Miami County Foundation.
My name is Myrna Yoder, and I am Director of Fish of Troy, but today I am a turkey. The foundation has graciously given us $3,000 to be used towards the purchase of 75 complete turkey dinners that feed 4 to 6 persons. It comes with all the trimmings, everything, including the turkey has been pre-cooked and cooled, and it all goes out in a box in a bag from the back door deli at Kroger's. These meals are available from Kroger's. They're $75, and this $3,000 is going to do the job and help us out with these dinners. We serve the entire county with these dinners. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Brittany Eshelman. I'm a family nurse practitioner at the Free Clinic here in Miami County. We serve uninsured and underinsured folks. Not a week goes by that there is an unmet mental health need, and while we have fantastic resources in the county, not everyone has great access to those services. So thank you to the foundation for providing us some funding to expand the mental health services that we can provide on site to patients in real time. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Judy Hiddle. I'm the Board of Trustees Secretary for the J.R. Clark Public Library in Covington, and we are currently completing a large renovation of our library, and the Miami County Foundation has awarded us a $10,000 grant so that we can purchase 10 computer workstations to bring us up to the 21st century and be able to serve our patrons and community as well. Thank you very much, Miami County Foundation, for your continued support.
Hello, I'm Robbie Leibarger from Isaiah's Place Therapeutic Foster Care in Troy. And this grant award will help us to provide Christmas gifts for children in foster care as well as for foster parents. Currently we have about 60 children in care and about 40 foster families. And we're just really grateful for the Miami County Foundation's continued support of our organization.
Hi, my name is Becky Garrett. I am with Good Shepherd Lutheran Preschool in West Milton, and we received a grant today that's going to help us put in a playground for our kids to be able to go outside. So we're very thankful for this. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Angie Philbrin. I'm with Lifewise Academy of Newton, and we launched our program this fall. We are a Bible-based character education program. We currently serve 1st through 5th grade students, and right now we have 68% of those classes enrolled in our program. We're Bible-based character education, and we got a grant today to help us with a copier, some supplies, and lots of curriculum. So we do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I'm Miranda Sharp. I'm with Habitat for Humanity. The funds we received today are going to replace sliding doors at the Restore. That allows us to continue our focus in raising money and partnering with families to provide housing. So thank you.
Good morning. I am Elaine Bargy, and I am with Fish of Union Township. And this grant money is going to be going towards the food pantry, providing families with food that otherwise might go hungry for the day, a week, or whatever. And we also help with rental, utilities, that type of thing. So this grant money is very much appreciated. Thank you.
Well, Section 2 did well. Now we'll see how Section 3 can conduct our experiment, indicating, of course, the best way to get this pleasant task of putting money into the hands of those people who are serving Miami County and so well. So with that, we'll begin with the Soil Conservation District, right?
Good morning. My name is Linda Roderman with the Miami Soil and Water Conservation District. Thank you very much to the Miami County Foundation for the $500 that will be going toward helping us offset the cost for our yearly, sometimes twice yearly, tire recycling day, where we charge $1 for 17 inches and less at the rim, or $5 for tires that might be even bigger than me, for the landowners to better able to get them out of the pollution stream. And we really appreciate it. And on a personal note, I had the pleasure of knowing Joanna and Mr. Hunt and this young lady over here who has not aged a day. And it's no doubt, I had no doubt she'd go far. So very nice to see you. Thank you.
My name is Mike Bessler. I am with TCN Behavioral Health, now doing business as Miami County Recovery Council. Well before the pandemic, our community was in the throes of an opioid epidemic. And that epidemic did not fully subside when the pandemic started. In response to the opioid epidemic, our agency years ago opened a residential withdrawal management facility called Hope House. We kept that facility open throughout the pandemic. It's a safe place where people can go to get through withdrawal from opioids and stimulants and engage in medicine-assisted treatment and start a treatment regimen for psychotherapy. With the pandemic and now the labor crisis, it's been a little more challenging to keep that operation running smoothly, but our new partners at TCN are committed to do just that. And we hope to not only continue it, but to expand it and offer more services through that program and that site. And this money will be put to very good use in trying to accomplish that goal. So we thank you again for your support.
Hi, I'm Heather Galentine, and we are representing Milton Union Schools. I'm our district librarian, and the monies that I received will go toward purchasing books K through 12 for children with our social emotional program. Mr. Limke is our elementary STEM teacher, and with his monies, there will be 4 Mars rover robotic kits. Vehicles purchased to be used with the elementary students. A third grant that we received will go to a middle school English language arts teacher, which focuses on bringing classic novels into a modern classroom. And our fourth one received is for after-school programs in our middle school for students who are in science club, Power the Pen for writing, and then the science club. So the monies will focus on helping not just small groups of kids, but them at large. So thank you.
Good morning. My name is Corey Kanapke. I'm with Pickwick Catholic School, and we graciously accept this grant from the Miami County Foundation for our Go Guardian program. The Go Guardian program is used for online testing and exams that our students will be taking. It allows us to be able to see to make sure that they're staying focused. They're not clicking out of the program at all. And if any student is embarrassed or they need help with the program, they have a question, it allows them to just be able to text the teacher, and the teacher can respond to them directly without interrupting the exam or any of the other students. So we thank the Miami County Foundation very much for this grant. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Kathy Eyrich. I work as a teacher at Miami East Schools. And I'm here representing a group that is working to create an outdoor learning environment for our students. We're fortunate to have approximately 8 acres of wooded area on our campus, and we're just working really hard to create some outdoor classrooms. So this money will help us restore the habitat to its native plants. We've got a lot of honeysuckle to get rid of, and a lot of upkeep. And this is the second phase of our project, so we're pretty excited. So thank you very much to the foundation for that.
Hello, my name is Carol Garver, and this is my husband John, and I'm Activities Director at the Milton Union Senior Center. Our grant that we received today, which we are so blessed with the foundation, is going to be to remove carpet in our lounge and replace it with hardwood flooring. The carpet was put down in 1990, and we found that the padding is rotted underneath, which puts off fumes, and we use that room for cards. We have a pool table in there, we have a TV in there, and we use it for activities. It's very important for our seniors to have a safe place to go and can breathe. And there's just so many allergies and stuff anymore. This will help that room be a much safer room, and we can use it more. We do appreciate the foundation for all the grants that we have received in the past, and we just really feel blessed at it. And if you have time today, call a senior and tell them that you miss them or you love them, because it's very important with COVID being so bad. We've had a decrease in seniors coming right now because they're afraid and the health issues. So let them know that you think about them. It might be a neighbor, just that you don't even know. Call them up and tell them hi, that they're welcome anywhere, okay? Thanks.
Hi, my name is Ryan Casto. I'm with New Creation Counseling Center. This is Paula Long, our wonderful clinical director. We've seen such an increase in adolescents who are decompensating, having worsening symptoms, dealing with suicidal ideation. Current clients of ours, kids coming from the emergency room or the inpatient unit of hospitals, and they need immediate access to mental health care, and not just standard outpatient counseling, but a more intensive level of services. So we're so grateful to Miami County Foundation. Because of their support, we were able to start a group therapy program for adolescents who are in need of more intensive services, where we will be able to provide psychotherapy, solid skills training, and give them a lot of practice to use those skills, and to equip them to better deal with their mental health issues. So thank you so much.
Good morning. I'm Stephanie Silk. I'm the Executive Director at the Miami County Dental Clinic. Thank you to the foundation, all of you, for our grant. It will be used towards the purchase of curing lights. Not to get into dental jargon, but it's when they put that light in your mouth and hold it there. It's going to be amazing for our patients. We also received an ongoing humanitarian grant that will help cover the costs of dental coverage for uninsured patients. I also wanted to thank the foundation, and especially Natalie, and I'm sure all of you can agree with me that the process this year was phenomenal, streamlined and easy, so thank you for that too.
I'm Jim Taylor, the Director of Rides to Work. We started in 2013 with about 40 rides a month. Now we're up to a high as 1,000 sometimes. Right now we're averaging about 500. Since the program started in 2013, we've given over 36,000 rides to work. So we're going to use this money for to help the vehicles keep on the road by doing all the maintenance, because as you can imagine, we put a lot of miles on the 3 vehicles we have. So thank you very much for the foundation for our grant. Thank you.
We're ready for the next section. We're doing rather well, but we need to keep it up. So we're looking forward to your presentations. Come forward.
Hi, I'm Julie Frazee. I'm the Director of Finance for Pink Ribbon Girls, and our grant is to provide services to breast and gynecological cancer patients in Miami County, and we provide healthy meals, rides to treatment, house cleaning services, and peer support. So thank you very much for this grant.
Hi, I'm Katie Vassell, and this is Christy Inoa, and we are Seeds of Hope, and we help foster families and kinship families in Troy, Miami County, and throughout the Miami Valley. And this grant is going to help with our support events. Keeping families together, foster families, building community is a big goal of ours, and having these support events helps to foster that community. Thank you.
Good morning. Kevin Taylor, the chair of the music department at Newton Local Schools, small though it may be. Every 15 years or so, we like to update our marching band uniforms. If you've ever been in marching band, you know that putting it on is kind of like putting on armor and going to battle. And the kids are super excited to receive this grant to excuse me, kind of get us started on that project. It's quite an expensive project, $25,000 to $30,000, even for a small band like Newton, and we're very appreciative of the Miami County Foundation for their contributions to get us rolling on that. So thank you.
Good morning. I'm Carla Berkey, Executive Director of the Rehabilitation Center for Neurological Development, and this is Brenda Scott, our Special Projects Director. The Rehabilitation Center serves children and adults with brain injury, and the grant will be used to replace the carpet in our neuroeducational classroom, which serves children and adults. So we're very excited about that. The carpeting is falling apart. And I just wanted to add that my office is actually named in honor of Joanna Heitzman. And we just thank the Miami County Foundation for everything they've done through us throughout the years. We're very appreciative of that. So thank you.
I am Carol Jackson, the Executive Director for Partners in Hope, and with many thanks to the Miami County Foundation for their years of support for our humanitarian grant for utility relief services. A lot of times this is our first visit with someone that comes in, and that first visit is so important to get to know the person, to help us build relationships and help them move towards a little bit more stable lifestyle. So thank you so very much.
Hello, I'm Betsy Hammergren, and I'm with Piqua City Schools. I'm a first grade teacher at Washington Primary. I wrote a grant for $450 for brain bins. What are in the brain bins are STEM-related activities. So the students come in and they grab a bin, and they use their imagination. They work with their table, and they just create awesome different models with all these STEM bins. So we currently have 10, so the money we will be able to get about 40 more. So I appreciate your support. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Cindy Cathcart, and I'm principal of St. Patrick's School. I have a little cheat sheet so I don't forget anything. We're receiving a grant this morning for $9,450 to help replace the interior doors of our school. During a recent safety inspection, our doors were addressed as a concern due to the age of the doors, mechanical breakdowns, locking, and the placement of the windows. So this grant is going to help us to replace those doors to make sure the students and staff are all secure. We're grateful for the support of the Miami County Foundation and our continued effort to keep everyone safe. So once again, thank you to the foundation. Thank you to Natalie for your continued support. We really appreciate it.
Hello, I'm Michelle Perry. I'm with Ohio State University Extension Office here in Miami County, and we received a grant through the Miami County Agricultural Leadership Fund for our community garden project. We are working to meet the food insecurity needs throughout our county, and our first garden location is at Health Partners Free Clinic. So if you want to drive by, it's under construction right now, thanks to the Upper Valley Career Center students, and this will help us to develop that garden to get it planted next spring and to begin distributing produce throughout our community for free. We will also look at building out other garden locations throughout the county to make sure that we have access to those foods for everyone in need. So I know that this is an extraordinarily well-connected group. So if you know of a location in the county that maybe would be a prime candidate for a garden, please don't hesitate to reach out. We also need volunteers. Thank you.
My name is Ruth Jenkins, and I am representing the Family Abuse Shelter of Miami County. We are extremely grateful to the Miami County Foundation for helping us complete the new Family Abuse Shelter in Troy. We serve, as many of you know, men, women, and children in need of shelter and suffering from domestic violence and/or homelessness. So this $1,900 grant that we're receiving today as a humanitarian grant, we will put forward for use in providing supplies for our clients. We are staffed 24/7, so we need a lot of supplies. So we thank you so much and for your past support to all the members. Thank you.
My name's Joe Wilson. I'm with the Piqua Neighborhood Improvement Corporation. We started a new program this year called Neighbors Helping Neighbors. And what we're planning to do is to find Piqua homeowners who need their homes painted or some yard work, and they can't do it themselves. So we'll step in with a group, we'll do that work, and we'll not charge them anything. And we will use the grant today for paint supplies and for paint for next year. So if you need your house painted and you meet our qualifications, we can do that. So thank you for the grant.
Good morning. I'm Tammy Tennyson, president of Piqua Civic Band. We were founded in 1932, probably one of the oldest bands in the area. The Miami County Foundation has always been wonderful to us. They've funded our Christmas concert, which is always the first Sunday in December. It will be at the Westminster Presbyterian Church. It is free to the community. We love giving the gift of music to the community, so thank you very, very much.
Hi, my name is Erica Ward, and I'm from the Ramadan House in Dayton. And through our program and the grant funds from Miami County, we will continue to serve families from Miami County. We serve hundreds of families from Miami County in our housing program. We have 14 individual rooms where families can stay with us while their child is receiving medical treatment at one of our medical partners. We also have 2 family rooms, one inside Dayton Children's and the other inside Emmett's Place at the Miami Valley, that families are also able to use while their child is in the hospital. So thank you so much for these grants, and we will continue to serve Miami County.
Good morning. My name is Joanne Christie, and I'm here on behalf of Ohio's Hospice of Miami County. We are deeply grateful to the Miami County Foundation for the grant that we've received, which will go toward purchasing items that will improve patient comfort who are staying in our hospice house. If you haven't seen it or you haven't been out, we have a newly erected facility on the campus of Upper Valley Medical Center. It's a 12-bed freestanding hospice house for those who are experiencing a life-limiting illness, and it's a wonderful facility, and we're just deeply grateful for the support from the foundation to help us purchase some things that help improve the comfort of our patients. Thanks.
Good job, good job. They did a great job. You know, it's very interesting, the number of different services provided by the group represented here today. And as we look forward to the completion of our ceremony, I would remind you once again that we're doing so in honor of Joanna Hill Heitzman. Joanna, I hope, would be very, very proud, and we miss her and wish her really the gratitude that she so deserves in terms of her work with the Miami County Foundation. We have the last group. We have an announcement.
Thanks, Dr. Adams. All right, it's going to be a rare occasion that we get this many nonprofits sitting in one room together before people have to start trickling away. So you see Katie up there? She's going to take a group shot. So can you give your happiest face that you just got the best grant ever? Okay? We'll do one straight and then we'll do one celebratory. Okay? Ready? Cheese. Okay, now how about we wave? Ready? Thank you. All right.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Great idea. Okay, group number 5. You are capable, I'm sure, of keeping us on schedule.
Hi, my name's Steve Smiley, and this is Patty Wall with me, and we're with the Village of Potsdam. And we are a first-time grant recipient, and we are very thankful for the $10,000 grant we received for playground equipment. Last spring, 2 children came to our council meeting with a dream, and their dream was more playground equipment. So Patty took the bull by the horns, started getting some estimates, and with the help of our village clerk, Julie Anderson, they put everything together, and here we are today. So thank you very much. And we're not only going to serve the 40 to 60 kids that live in Potsdam, because we're only a village of about 200, but we're in the middle of a farming community, and there's thousands of people that live within a 3-mile radius of us, and we hope to pull those children in and serve them as well.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dottie Carter. I'm here with the Bradford Summer Smiles lunch program. This is Evie Huddleston. She's on the board. This year we were able to serve over 4,000 meals. We do hot meals every day at the Bradford Community Club. Our mission is to provide hot meals and personal hygiene to any students in need. We really, really appreciate the foundation. Thank you so much.
Good morning. My name is Julie Newcomer, and I'm here representing Troy Christian Schools. And I want to take a moment just to say that I am truly humbled to be in the presence of so many awesome organizations that are reaching out and serving our community. I am representing 2 grants today, one for Troy Christian Early Childhood Education Center, and that will be used to purchase some literacy materials, and then also for Troy Christian High School to purchase some band drum kits, repair kits. We have a drum line that's been getting a lot of use, and those drums are starting to wear out. So we're very thankful to Miami County Foundation for continued support. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Sarah Quick. I'm the Aspire Director with Upper Valley Career Center. We help adults build skills in math, reading, and writing, prepare for GED or other high school equivalency, and learn English. And this grant will be used to help our GED students in Miami County pay for their GED testing fees.
Hi, my name is Bill Schlemme. I'm the Senior Manager for Adult Services at Troy-Miami County Public Library. The money that we get will allow us to conduct a diversity audit of the library's collection and hopefully allow us to serve the community better.
Good morning. I'm Steve Kaplan, the president of the Troy Lions Club. In our club, we work with all the eye care professionals in the county to help provide eye exams or eyeglasses for people that can't afford them. And we're receiving an ongoing grant of $1,000 to help with that process. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Herb Carter. I'm with the Salvation Army in Piqua, and we received a couple of grants to help with electrical bills for people, help them keep the lights on, and also we run a personal hygiene pantry, and so this is greatly appreciated and will help us to serve many more in our community. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dawn Scott, and I'm the Director of Curriculum Instruction and Grant Coordinator for Tip City Schools. On behalf of Tip City, I want to say thank you to the Miami County Foundation for their generous contribution to our school community. Our teachers receiving grant money are very excited to use the funds for new pilots and programs, such as an outdoor garden space for our students and STEM opportunities. Thank you so much for your continued support of Tip City Schools.
Good morning. It is still morning. I just checked. My name is Jenny Wilson, and I am the Vice President of the Hope Scholarship Corps. Kelly Zakel is hiding behind me. She's our president. And then Marcus Couch and Katie Meinzinger are our board members. We are first-time grant recipients for the Miami County Foundation, and we're very thankful for this opportunity to take our new program called Shoe Some Love and basically fit as many kids in Miami County as we can with brand new shoes that need them. So thank you very much.
My name is Denise Christmas. I am the director of We Care Childcare, and we are so thankful to have a grant to replace our refrigerator with a commercial refrigerator so that we can feed our children better food.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Hutchison. I'm the director of the Tip City Preschool Learning Center. We're a ministry of the Tip City Church of the Nazarene. We serve over 100 children each week, and the grant we're receiving today will update our 40-year-old piece of playground equipment that is splintery and falling apart. And it will be replaced with something more modern that won't need barely any maintenance. And so we're just truly thankful for the future for our kids, that they can look forward to an outdoor play experience like this. So thank you very much, Miami County Foundation.
Good morning. I'm Ken Kessler, Chairman of the Board of Elders at Troy Christian Church. We're the recipient of a $5,000 grant from the Miami County Foundation for the express purpose of putting on a program for those in our community with special needs. We will be putting together a prom night for them that will allow them to walk the red carpet. They'll get a limousine ride. They'll have a wonderful evening with music, food, karaoke, games that are identified. So we've been blessed to be able to do this for a number of years with the partnership of the foundation, and we just simply look forward to a continuing success story. Thank you.
Good morning, Brad Phillips, Union Township Life Squad. We received another grant this year for some computer equipment to help our staff do their continuing education credits and help our community do some online CPR training. So thank you again for the continued support.
Good morning, friends. I'm William Lutz with New Path, and I know you're all happy to see me because I'm the last one today. We are grateful for the ongoing humanitarian assistance from the foundation to undertake 3 major activities. First, funding will be used to supply food for our food pantries in Piqua and Troy, also to purchase medical equipment that we lend out to individuals through our Give Medical Ministry in Covington, and to provide utility and rent assistance for those less fortunate throughout the county. Thank you.
Miami County Foundation is delighted with what you do. We have the pleasant task of providing you with some of your resources, but we also know that you have other sources as well as a lot of volunteers. So on behalf of the Board of Directors of the Miami County Foundation, as we are drawing to a close, we want to express our appreciation to you. We also have some other things that we do that are useful in the Miami County area. We have designated scholarship and donor-advised endowment funds. We've added those from time to time as our resources permit. We have approximately 200 grant awards to organizations, cities, and schools each year. And certainly we are standing by as a proponent of what's good in Miami County, but we recognize that we are a part of that process, and we are appreciative of what you do with the funds and the volunteers that you have. Our Board of Education goes back to when I was in the school business. Our Board of Directors, they are dedicated members, all volunteers, but even though we have a number of people on the board and they have their talents and they're willing to share those, we also are dependent upon a large number of volunteers who serve in an advisory capacity, and we are appreciative of what they do. We had an unusual year last year with the COVID-19 Emergency Grant Fund that we established to help nonprofits, realizing that it was a special situation. During that time, we gave 63 emergency grants, totaling $220,346, enabling you and others to continue your work during a very difficult time for not only Miami County, but indeed throughout the world. Our funding included supplies, emergency assistance, food, utilities, housing, technology, air purifiers, generators, and virtual programming. So we don't know that we're completely past that, but we certainly wish each one of you continued good health and a successful operation. In conclusion, I want to thank the grant screening committees and chairpersons, our Miami County Foundation Board of Directors, and to you, most importantly, the recipients who reflect the reason that we have this Miami County Foundation, people helping people. And we thank the Lincoln Community Center. This is a tremendous facility. I think it's something that all of us can be proud of as they fit what they're doing into a larger, better scope of operations. So thanks again to the Lincoln Center for hosting us today. I would ask that you, in addition to making sure you don't forget your check and leave it, we'd also invite you to have some refreshments in the lobby. This is a time of the year that is very special. Now keep in mind we do two of these, one in the spring, one in the fall. The one in the fall I think is special because it always precedes Thanksgiving. And certainly I think all of us can look back to what we've been through the last couple of years and realize that as we approach Thanksgiving, we have so much to be thankful for. Those of us on the Miami County Foundation consider it to be a task that we enjoy, but also we recognize it's not important. What you do with the money is what is important. So we're going to continue our share, and we hope you'll continue to do the good work that you do. And then as we celebrate Thanksgiving, keep in mind our prayers for the people who we serve and those who help us provide that service. We welcome you to go to the lobby for some refreshments. Thanks for all you do.